So we're back at this one. This one I got going. It's running like it's brand new. Still holding that. What is it? Oh, I guess that one. Almost 140 psi with no issues, no leaking, nothing like that. Turn that off. I did change out the oil in that, and it wasn't that bad. It was a little bit low, but it wasn't out. It was just low. So here's where we are with this. So this is the capacitors. There you go. So I got that one and this one here. I think this is probably why. If you look at that, it's all bulging out. I'm hoping maybe this is why this motor is not running. And then if you look at the corrosion inside there, I'm hoping that's why this isn't working. So I got two new capacitors. One's a starting capacitor and one's a, I don't know, just a, I forget, whatever. So I'm gonna hook these up and see if I can get this motor running. Because if all else fails, if I can get this motor running, I can at least use this motor for something else and use this tank for that one and have, 50-gallon tank. Just piggyback it together, or use this as an auxiliary portable tank, or something. And then I could probably sell this this pump for 25, 50 bucks, something like that, and make my money back. So these capacitors I bought online for, I think it was 30 bucks for both of them, or maybe not even quite that much. I'll put in the annotation things how much these were. So give me a second and let me hook these up and see if we can get it running. Okay, so for testing purposes only, I got the new ones hooked up, and on the old one there's really no markings or anything like that, so it's kind of a crapshoot. I don't know. I'm totally a novice at this, if you can't tell. But this one didn't matter because both of those, and I'm not going to touch these, but on that side and that side, that's basically the same because it's all connected, so that didn't matter. And then from that side to that side, that's basically the same, so it didn't matter. I just wasn't sure on this wire going to here, this wire going to here. I guess it doesn't matter. I know on some of them it does, because there's like a common and a RDM or something, I don't remember. And I know those matter, but on this was not marked, so I figured if it ain't marked, then it probably doesn't matter. So, alright, so I got this hooked up, and again, I busted that off on accident. That goes to here. So I gotta get a new hose thing. I don't know how much that'll cost. Probably be $30 just for that stupid little thing. So I got it wired in there, and just want to make sure that it's working before. I remember before, whenever it'd start up, it would barely start going and then it would just stop. So let's see if it actually goes. Uh-oh. Nothing. Alright, hang on. Kind of helps if you plug it in. Okay, plugged in. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. Running good. Let's get that hot there. Cool. So the main thing is, now that I got the motor running, I can either see if I can fix this and then sell the whole thing, because I think that's pretty much all it needs. Oh, it does need a drain O-ring. So that finishes it up. Good compressor as far as I can tell. Yeah, we're getting ready to move back into the house here in a couple weeks. So this is one of the last bundles of clothes we have to do for the fire. They still have some soot on it. These 3 piles. This is going to be my pile for rags out in the shop, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, just so you know, we don't throw our clothes in the garage floor for laundry. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, had a house fire, and there's a whole video series on that if you want to take a peek at that, but that's where we're at. So we're going to be moving in here in a couple of weeks, so we're trying to hurry up and get some of this stuff done, and hopefully I'll be able to get this little hose thing right here, slap it on there, and I think I'll probably wind up selling this. So, 25-gallon air compressor, that's pretty good. Alright, y'all comment right, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. See ya. Alright, so I got it up and running. Run capacitor and start capacitors are in, and that's, started right up. And I was having an issue with this, and they don't make just that little, they don't make this little piece anymore. I had to buy the whole pressure switch. And I could have got away with probably just a one-way valve, but since this one had a 4 on it, I went ahead and bought a 4. The one-way was, it was a 20, I think it was right at 20 bucks, and then with the 4-port, it was $23 or something like that. So, airs up, runs good, it shuts off like it should. So I'm going to try and get, I think 200 bucks out of it. Ought to be good. I mean, like I said, it runs good and airs up. It's a 25-gallon tank, and it's got a new start and run capacitor on the motor, and it's got a new pressure switch, and I put a new valve on the bottom to drain out the condensation and all that stuff. So yeah, I have it on there for $225, hoping to get 200 for it. I think it's a pretty good deal. There's a conclusion. So y'all comment, rate, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. See ya.